I have 20 minutes on my phone. Before I talk about skies as usual, then I might dedicate my next video. I might talk about. I already made a video, but I already made a video about what I already did my clarification video. I talked about my plan for the 4 movies. But I thought it'd be cool to make another video and talk about that more in depth. I don't know. I might do a video on that side video like that. You guys better enjoy this interesting series while you so can. I know you love watching me, obviously, because I'm special, obviously, and I'm amazing. Ivan, you're such an amazing speaker. Yeah, man, I'm born with a gift. My wife is also an amazing speaker, too. She's not as good as me, obviously. Don't hate me, VJ. Because I'm why I'm obviously the main show, obviously. My wife is also the main show. Because we're both special, obviously. What? You better fucking enjoy this series while you can, because once I'm king, I'm not making any live videos for you, man. You're gonna see my movies, you're gonna see my amazing documentaries. And you're gonna see the trends online, but that is it. After that, I am not. That's all you're gonna get from Ivan American, man. Since you're not gonna be saved, obviously. Right. After I make this video, I will take a shower, walk to the store, get a pack of smokes, obviously, and I will what? Come back and enjoy the show, obviously. Eat some food upstairs and come back and enjoy the show, obviously. Right? So once the personal stuff and the documents are all settled, well, that's when I'll give George Lucas a call. Hey George, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting. Me and my wife are starting Sky. Says we need your help. We know you. I know you had your own company, Lucasfilm, that you sold to Disney. We want to start Sky. Says we need your help. Would you mind coming to Vancouver? I'll pay for your hotel and I'll send you a nice $30,000 e-transfer. Yeah, Ivan, I'm more than happy to help him. And George Lucas come. He has to pay for his own flights. I'm not paying for his flight. He's a billionaire. He can afford it. But I'll pay for his hotel. I'm not having him stay in a luxury hotel. It's just wasting money. No, I'll have him stay at a nice hotel, and I'll pay him like a $30,000 e-transfer. Pay him some money. That way he's motivated to help you, obviously. You might hear some noise upstairs, obviously. And then after that, I will what? Once he's in Vancouver, me and my wife are immediately gonna plan Sky Source, man. And one, you're gonna see pictures of me and George Lucas trending online, since George Lucas will also feel on top of the world. And a lot of fans are gonna ask him for autographs because the guy's a legend. He created Star Wars. And so people in Vancouver, hey, it's George. You know what I'm saying, even though I'm the main show, people are gonna ask George, hey George, can I have a picture with you, man? You're a legend. You started Star Wars. And George Lucas will experience some fame too, obviously. And the moment you see pictures of me and him trending online with my wife, you guys are gonna, oh my god, Ivan really is starting Sky Source. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start Sky Source, obviously. You guys will all be excited. Oh my god, Ivan's gonna start that Sky Source company. He's gonna make that amazing Last of Us movie. Yeah, because once you read my book, you're never gonna be the same. You look at an amazing story for that, obviously. And George will be, okay, Ivan, if you want to start Sky Source, you're gonna have to create a business account. Me and my wife create our own business account. Hey, Ivan, do you want to take a loan? Do you want to fund stuff? No, George, we can fund the movie ourselves. Me and my wife have billions in our account, obviously. We fund the movie ourselves, obviously. We transfer $97 million towards the movie. We transfer $97 million from our personal account to our business account. That's how it works. You need to create a business account. You can't be mixing your personal with your business, obviously. And $97 million will be used to pay all the actors, the crewmen, and fund the movie project. Obviously, right? Everything. Whereas the money I'm going to use towards buying the land for my office, for the office and the office for the special effects team, that me and wife can pay with our personal account. That way it doesn't affect the budget, obviously. We can pay with our personal account for that. It's only like, I'm going to put like $5 million towards building the office for the 17. Okay, Ivan, you're going to need to find land. If you want to be, George, I don't want to lease office space. I prefer to build my own office. Okay, Ivan, you're going to have to find land. I'll try to find land in downtown Vancouver. If I can't, I'm gonna have to find, my office will most likely be outside of downtown, which is all good. If my office is outside downtown, it's all good. Obviously, me and my wife are gonna have to find land, obviously, but purchase a good, I don't know, acre and a half of land's enough, man. I don't want to waste money and purchase like 5 acres. No, you're just wasting money. Purchase a good like acre and a half, 2 acres of land around there, and that will be used. Once we purchase the land, we're gonna have to hire a construction company, hire architects. We're gonna plan out the layout of our office, obviously. Okay, this is what we want the layout of our office to be for me and my wife and the 17, obviously. Okay, Ivan, you want to keep your company simple? Yes, George, I want to keep my company simple. I don't want to hire like 30 people. You're just wasting money. 7 people is more than enough, obviously. As the only reason why in Hollywood they have so much people because they're fucking lazy. They don't want to put in the work, obviously. If you're lazy, you're going to have to hire a lot of people. And you have to put money into advanced technology systems for your 7 team if you want it to work with 7 people. And I'm going to put $1 million towards my computer core for me and wife and the 17, obviously. Hence why it'll be easy for all of us, obviously. Something easy for the secretaries, all that stuff. Right? And if I told you the 17 need a little bit of help, I'll hire 2 assistants to help them. I'll hire an assistant secretary, pay her like $250,000 a year, and I'll hire one assistant to help out the other, pay them like $300,000 a year. But there's a good chance I won't need assistance. 7 people is more than enough, obviously. Yeah, right. So once we make plans for building the office, the layout for our office, and me and wife and 7 team, we're also gonna, hey Ivan, okay George, how many departments are there for the special effects team? Okay, Ivan, you're gonna need, these are how much departments you're gonna need to build a building for them. Okay, George, I'm gonna build a building right next to my building. So you have my main building with 7, where me and wife and 7 team work, and you have the other building where what? The special effects team work, obviously. Obviously, right? The special effects people, I can even have them I can have them be full-time people. I can just hire like a full-time crew and have them work. Have them, if they're full-time, they're gonna have to all live in Vancouver. I could do that, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I could do that. Obviously, right? But most chance for, I want different special effects people for all my movies though, because they're all different movies. Obviously, so they're all contractors, right? The only full-time people who are working for my company are the 7 team and the head chefs, photographers, and web designers. Those are the only, and stock crew. Those are the only full-time people. Whereas everyone else, they're all contractors. They're all different people per movie, obviously. Right. Right. And once that's okay, Ivan, what do you want the name of your company? I want my name to be Skyster Entertainment. Look at that, that's a sick name, man. Yeah, Ivan, that's a sick name, Skyster Entertainment. Yeah, man, I'm fucking creative, I'm saying. Right. Okay, you're gonna have to trademark your name. Okay, meanwhile, we're gonna have to hire lawyers to trademark our name. That way, no one can steal the brand name, obviously. Our company's copyright, obviously. You know how when you watch movies, you have to get the copyright? We need to copyright our company, obviously. At the same time, we're gonna have to hire a logo designer to design our logo, something like Paramount. That's gonna be top notch. And once that's over with, and the office is now getting built, the office for the building for the special effects team is getting built. Obviously, our 100 winner Ruta Khan's getting built. We borrow Jerry, we borrow yacht. Me and wife can now take our 1-year vacation. I'll send George Lucas home. He's gonna want to stay alive, and I want to stay with you. I'm like, look, man, I know you don't want me left behind, but you were helpful. You know, what I'm saying, we don't need you anymore. I'll see you in a year's time. And he's gonna be a bit sad. Oh my god, because he doesn't want to be left behind. Obviously, that's how special my wife are. Because we're God, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And now what? And now me and wife take our 1-year vacation. We visit those countries, and while we visit those countries, constant trends every day. As everywhere, when me and wife go clubbing and go to events, all those countries, everyone in the country and city will be staring. The whole world's watching us. Yeah, man, feeling on top of the world, man. It's a fucking amazing feeling, obviously. That's why VJ's like, oh my god, Ivan, I feel so on top of the world. I'm like, yeah, VJ, it's an amazing feeling, man. Imagine me and wife going to a crazy event. You know how you have Coachella? You have thousands of people there. Imagine me and wife going to that event, and we go to that event, everyone in the event staring at us. They're all taking pictures and videos of us. And all those pictures are trending, and everyone around the world's looking at those trends. Yeah, man. Me and wife are going to feel so on top of the world, man. When you see me dressing fly, VJ's dressing nice. That picture of Vive Carney when he was holding VJ, think something like that, man. Everyone's staring and they take pictures. Yeah, man, you look so crazy. That's why I save VJ's ass, man. I save the fucking ass. Yeah, you're welcome, sweetie. Yeah. Obviously. Right? And then once we take our 1-year vacation, we'll start in the process of the great last Orphazania story, obviously. Enough when we talk about personal. I'm going to talk about Sky Sister for a second here. So all the actors, shows of Zanish, you guys know who you are. You guys are lucky ones. You're going to get to experience the amazing international fame with King Ivan and Queen VJ. You guys are lucky, obviously. You guys know who you are. You're going to be fighting devils on the big screen. Hence why you're looking at one of the best stories ever told. You're looking at the best movie out of my 5 movies. Those actors are fucking lucky. You're looking at crazy, crazy worldwide buzz from my movie, man. You'll see what I mean when you read my book, man. You're looking at something fucking crazy. Obviously, right? Right. For the Great Escape movie, those 2 actors are chosen for my movie. So Paul Bettany and the guy from, what is it, Country of Old Man, whatever that movie's called, Country of Old Man, whatever it is. That guy, he's chosen for what? For my Great Escape movie. I'll pay Paul Bettany a nice $11 million for the role. That's good enough. He's a small A, so I'm not paying him any higher than that. If he doesn't like my offer, he's more than welcome to go to Hollywood and be a dirty slave. This is my offer. The other guy, I can pay him like $5 million for the role as a hitman. He'll be the hitman, play the role of one of the hitmen, obviously. Because he was perfect in The Country of Old Men, obviously. There's a high chance Keanu Reeves, he will be chosen for the movie too. I'm not saying he's chosen, there's a high chance he'll be chosen. He knows, he can see the future. I'll pay him a nice $4 million for the role. And I'm going to keep saying this, man. If these guys' agents are greedy and they want a piece of me, I suppose, look, man, you're not getting a piece of the royalties. You are not worth it, okay? You may be big in Hollywood, but when you're my movie, you're not the main show. I'm willing to pay you a rich salary. If you don't like it, go back to Hollywood and being a dirty slave and making you live miserable like my offer. I'm going to put all these acts. That's why Keanu Reeves will be like, yeah, Ivan, I accept your deal. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're greedy, you're still generous, you want to pay me a lot of money. Yes, I'm still generous, I want to pay you a lot of money. Yes, man. As I'm greedy, but I'm very generous, obviously. Scarlett Johansson, I'm going to pay her a nice $38 million for the role. I'm willing to pay her a nice 30 million, what, $50 million sign bonus, a nice $23 million salary, which is nice, obviously. And she gets her perks. You guys know the perks I'm talking about. You're looking at top-notch perks. Keanu Reeves gets his perks too. He gets a $60 million sign bonus and his $23 million salary. He gets his perks, obviously. So I pay you with salary and I also give you perks. You also get your two $50,000 royalty check for being featured on the posters. Because those actors will be one of the leads, obviously. They'll be featured on my posters, obviously. If you get featured on the poster, you get a $250,000 royalty check, which is nice. And you get your re-release $250,000 royalty check, which is nice, obviously. Ben Affleck, I'm willing to pay him a nice $36 million for the role. $14 million sign bonus, a nice $22 million salary, which is nice. If his agent's agree and he wants a piece of my royalties, I'm look, but I'm not giving you a piece of the royalties. You're not worth me rights royalties. My wife would be even worse than me. You're not getting a piece of my fucking royalties. You'll see how crazy it is, I'm saying. You're not worth me and wife's royalties. If you don't like my offer, go back to Hollywood and making your dirty millions, being your slave, and being a side attention. If you don't like my offer, I'm going to put all these actors in the pickle, obviously. And Ben Affleck, I want him to play the role of the big boss, obviously. Scarlett Johansson and Keanu Reeves are one of the bosses, obviously. And they're the instructors, too. They're instructors, and they're also one of the bosses. They also fight in the movie. Paul Bettany, I'll have him be one of the bosses, too, and he's like the recruiter. He recruits people. You can also have him fight in the movie too. Give them a lot of scenes. I don't pay you a lot of money for nothing. I'm going to do my very best to give all these actors a chunk of scenes, obviously. That way you get it. And for the organization, we're looking at like a 4-hour movie, man. I want the organization to be a nice like 4-hour movie. That way I can give these actors a lot of scenes. The organizations are looking at like a 4-hour movie. As a 2-hour movie for Iden VJ is nothing. You need to do a 4-hour movie. For Iden VJ's organization, we're looking at a nice like 4-hour movie, man. It looks like a top-notch movie, man. Obviously, right? Looks like top-notch, obviously. And those actors are also going to get to experience the documentary, all that stuff. They're going to be saved. They're chosen. Obviously. KJ Appa, he is a lucky chosen one for They're Unique. So KJ Appa, I actually have him chosen for They're Unique. He's perfect for my best friend, Jake. Me and him will have the lumberjack beard in the movie. We're best friends and we have like a lumberjack beard. And you're going to see me and him and we're buddies, man. We're close buddies. I might have the movie. It starts off with what? It starts off with Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Dawn in the airplane, she meets her friend, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to have a little build-up with Josh and Jake's relationship. They're buddies. And eventually, 40 minutes into the movie, they meet Dawn. Josh meets, 35 minutes into the movie, 40 minutes into the movie, Josh meets Dawn around there. So you build it up, because I'm a fucking genius, obviously. So Jake and Josh are best friends or buddies, obviously. Jake has an attractive girlfriend on the outside, obviously. And Josh has this big generalized beard, you know what I'm saying? And I have this, you know what I'm saying? But Jake ends up betraying Josh when what? When he meets Dawn because he's envious of their relationship, obviously. And Josh, I'm going to have Josh be a virgin. Josh is a 30-year-old virgin. It's a Saturn 11, making fun of you guys because you guys are fucking crazy people, obviously. You guys all have your relationships, you know, you had your makeout sessions. And Ivan, who's a virgin, you haven't paid to be with his wife all because you're envy and your selfishness. Because you guys are fucking crazy people. Yeah, I'm making fun of the world to show how crazy the world really is, man. You guys are nothing but a mess. And you're reprobate people, obviously. Okay, so I have an idea when Dawn, it starts off with Dawn, she's on a plane. She's flying from Hollywood, Florida to Vancouver. She's testing her friend Megan and her obsessed, crazy family, obviously. And the flight attendant is giving her all these dirty stares when she attends her, obviously. And when Dawn arrives to the airport, everyone's staring at Dawn. Oh my god, this chick is beautiful. And she takes a cab to Megan's apartment, obviously. Obviously, right? And then what? And then when Josh goes to the beach party event with Jake, they're best friends, obviously. Jake and Josh, what? Everyone's staring at Josh because Josh is so handsome. You know what I'm saying? And Dawn, Dawn spills her drink on Josh, and that's when they meet for the first time. And after they meet, Jake is like, hey Josh, who's that chick? Yeah, that's Dawn, man. You see his envy nature grows. And then Megan's like, hey Dawn, who's that man? And, oh my god, that's Josh. And that's when their envy nature grows, obviously. That's where we look at an amazing story. I know her powerful family flies to Vancouver. They're obsessed with her. They meet her. They don't want her seeing Josh. Josh and Dawn meet in secret. They hire Josh's boss to fire him. They put him in jail. And Dawn ends up running with Josh. Look at an amazing story for that, man. That's why Ivan, you're a creative genius. Yes, I am, obviously. And if KJ Appa's agent wants $5-6 million, I'm not paying this biggest actor $5-6 million. He's not worth it. As $3 million is good enough. If you don't like it, go back to Hollywood and making your $600,000 in television. You like my offer, obviously. Almost done here. So for the Hidden Vampire movie, Will Smith, there's a high chance he'll be chosen for that movie. I'm going to pay him a nice what? I want to pay him a nice $41 million for the role, which is nice, obviously. A nice $41 million for the role. So $17 million signing bonus and a nice $24 million salary, which is nice, obviously. And he'll accept the deal, obviously. Mark Wahlberg, I'm going to pay him a nice $36 million for the role. $22 million salary and a $14 million salary. Those actors are perfect for that movie. Those are most likely my two chosen big A's actors, obviously. And if their agents are greedy, I'm like, look, man, you're not getting a piece of my royalties. If you don't like my offer, go back to Hollywood and be a dirty slave, obviously. They'll be like, oh, Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg will be like, yeah, I have an nice central deal. You know, because I put them in the pickle. Oh man, like even though you're fucking greedy and I know you're gonna make billions out of your movies, you're still generous. You're still willing to pay me a lot of money. Yes, man, I'm still generous to pay you a lot of money because I'm fucking generous, obviously. And that movie, you're looking at an amazing movie. Will Smith will be the captain of the boat. Mark Wahlberg will be one of the newlywed couples. See, and I have an idea. I have an idea. The movie starts out with me and my wife. We plan our wedding. We plan our wedding with what? With our so me and my wife are engaged, obviously. We plan our wedding together. We plan our wedding with our friends, obviously. And then the wedding, you get this nice wedding ceremony. Me and my wife get married. We kiss them, saying. And after that, what? After the wedding, me and my wife, we decide where we want to go on our honeymoon, obviously. So I'll do a thing where me and my wife do not go on a honeymoon until like 40 minutes into the movie around there. You get the build up, obviously. We play, okay, hey, honey, we want to go. Hey, where we get to see this ad online, a boat cruise for newlywed couples. Me and my wife go on this boat cruise. We sign up to the boat cruise, obviously, and that's when we go on the honeymoon. That's where we meet Will Smith. He's a captain on the boat. We meet Mark Wahlberg. He's one of the newlywed couples, obviously. One of the husbands of the newlywed couples, obviously. We go on this nice boat cruise, obviously. We have a good time on the boat. Everything is light, and after that, the boat capsizes and we drift into this mysterious island. Like King Kong, we found that there's vampires, scary vampires on the island. We're all trying to survive. Will Smith has his shotgun. Mark Wahlberg has his gun. I have my gun. My wife has a gun or something like that. The other couples all have we all have weapons. We're surviving on the island. You're looking an amazing movie for that, man. Oh my god, Ivan, you're so creative. Yeah, and our friends are doing investigating in Los Angeles. In our investigation in America, and they find out there's legends of a mysterious island. You know, and they fall. Oh my god, what if they land on this island? What if this island's real? And they end up rescuing us at the end of the movie. Like an amazing movie for that, man. And there's vampires. I might even have the vampires have tribes. They're just some top notch, man. Hence why I might dedicate a video where I'm going to delve more in depth about all my four movies, because I don't know what I want the Western Gangs movie to be about. Just a gang. That's my idea. I have a idea for the four movies. And I have everything planned. Yeah, I have everything planned out for my four movies. And you're looking at all entertaining movies for all my movies, man. Because I'm a fucking creative genius, obviously. Last but not least, the Western Gangs movie, Shia LaBeouf and Leonardo DiCaprio. Those two candidates will most likely be what? The chosen actors for that movie. I'm willing to pay Shia LaBeouf a nice $50 million for the role if he's a small A-lister by then. If he's worth like $70 million, $80 million by then, which I highly doubt he will. If he's worth like $70 million, I'll pay him like $17, $18 million and like a $6 million bonus, which is nice, obviously. Leonardo DiCaprio, because he's a bigger A-lister, I'm going to pay him a nice $39 million for the role around there. Pay him a $15 million sign bonus and a nice $24 million start production, obviously. And if his agent's greedy, I'm going to look, man, you're not getting a piece of my royalties. You're not worth it. If you don't like my offer, if it's not good enough for you, if the perks, getting all these nice perks, a luxury buffet, all that stuff is not good enough for you, and getting a rich salary and being saved and getting your free millions is not good enough for you, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood, being a dirty slave, and go back to making dirty millions if you don't like my offer. Obviously, even though I'm greedy, I'm very. He'll be like, oh, I have a nice central deal. Even though you're greedy, you're very generous. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying this, world. Even though I am fucking greedy to the point whereby nobody's worth my royalties, and me and my wife signed that huge big ass contract, obviously, biggest movie contract ever. Bigger than all these Hollywood actors by miles. Even though me and my wife are going to make billions of her movies, I am still generous enough to pay these actors a rich salary and spoil them with perks. And so I'm not cheap. I'm willing to give you nice fucking perks, very nice perks, like limo drivers, all that stuff. And that's just your luxury buffet, or a brand new trailer, partying up a luxury hotel party, all that stuff. I'm willing to give you flying on my private jet, all that nice stuff. Partying up my 100 winter condo, doing tables. I'm willing to give you nice perks and pay you a lot of money because I'm greedy. I'm greedy, but I'm not cheap. I'm very generous. You know, Ivan, even though you're fucking greedy and no one's worth your royalties, you and your wife's royalties, you're very generous enough to pay all these actors a good salary. Yes, I'm very generous enough to pay them a good salary. As I am greedy, but I'm not cheap. I'm very generous, obviously. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow. I'll be ending off my chapter 10 read-along of the Strider chapter. Obviously, I'm going to take a shower, go to the store, get a pack of smokes, come back and enjoy the show, as I'm sure you guys will enjoy the show too when this video gets uploaded in a good hour or so from now. It's Ivan Omer. I am signing out. You better not take it for granted as I'm peacing out after this. Peace.